Olá rapaziada, como é que vocês estão? Sejam bem-vindos aí a mais um episódio especial de Granblue Fantasy Relink com os episódios de Destino, e dessa vez com o Rackam. Então, antes de mais nada, vamos ao nosso pequeno topadão. Pega uma de petisco, chama os amigos e bora se divertir, mas antes deixa que já quer que esse coração, se não for inscrito, já aproveita e se inscreve. Bora lá. Timoneiro experiente piloto da Grande Cypher, ele conhece bem praticamente qualquer aeronave e é reconhecido nos céus pela habilidade no timão. Ainda que direto, Rackam é particularmente compreensivo e gosta de cuidar dos outros. A gente fez o prólogo, o episódio 1, episódio 2, 3, 4, que é aquela primeira missão de defesa que teve com ele para defender a nave. Agora a gente tem Vale a Pena o Trabalho. Rackam resgata dos monstros a carga de um mercador a pedido de Kent, o engenheiro. O mercador agradece a Rackam e pede desculpas a Kent por não valorizar a meta dele de restaurar Nautilus. Rackam pensa consigo mesmo que está na hora de encher as velas da Nautilus.
How many times do I gotta say it? Getting parts to fix the Nautilus out here in the boonies is next to impossible.
I've never been good with women. My words never come out quite the way I mean for them to. I thought maybe Miss Mechanic would be on board, but... I probably shouldn't be doing this behind Kent's back anyway.
I'm telling you, I've tried everything. Sure, I'd love to see her fly again, but it's time to... get real. Right?
Hey, come on. That was against the rules. How was I supposed to keep a stern attitude against that blubbering mess? When I finally got a word in edgewise, I let her know I already had the parts she needed. Picked him up here and there, across Fanta Grande and Nala Grande. Here, this what you need? I'll cut you a deal.
Wait, how? Where in the skies did you find these?
Caught up in her excitement, she leapt at me. Whoa, not so close, Missy. Of course, she paid me no regard. It was the parts she had her eyes on.
Some modifications here and there, I could... Yeah. I can't believe it. The dream is alive.
Pra quem não lembra, ele ouviu sobre uma nave chamada Nautilus que tava já apodrecendo. Eles iam desmantelar pra servir de sucata. Só que ele não quis, entendeu? Tipo, ele quer dar uma segunda chance, porque ele gosta muito de naves.
Yep, the dream was alive. She didn't have to say it. The look on her face was enough. All that hubbub from earlier was nowhere to be found. After forking over the payment, she happily took the spare parts off my hands. She also made sure to plant a big fat kiss on my cheek before scurrying off. Sheesh, at least warn a guy beforehand, right? Women, I swear. In any case, the winds were starting to blow back in their favor.
Eu gostei de jogar com ele também quando a gente jogou. O sonho continua. Rackam pede à amiga mecânica de Kent que conserte a Nautilus. Ela insiste que sem as peças raras, a nave nunca voará de novo. Por mais que ela queira. Quando Rackam finalmente consegue falar, revela que já coletou as peças e as entrega à mecânica espantada.
Rackam, there you are. I've got huge news. Listen to this.
It was clear from Kent's smile that the repairs on the Nautilus were going smoothly, thanks to a mechanic friend of his. Well, ain't that something? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't impressed. Those parts weren't the easiest to work with. Not bad, Miss Mechanic.
Rackam, sir? My friend told me she got the parts from a traveling skyfarer. Had 3-day-old scruff and a little swagger to him. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
De presunção.
Well, I keep my scruff in an elegant chin strap. Thank you very much. Not sure I sounded very convincing, trying to play off his answer, but I'm a helmsman, not an actor. But just another performance or two, and the Nautilus would be skybound once more.
Asas aparadas. Os reparos inúteis continuam sem problema. Quando Kent reencontra Rackam, conta animado como a amiga mecânica se empolgou com o novo depois de receber as peças raras de um aeroviajante generoso. Rackam se faz de desentendido, mas no fundo torce para que o sonho de Kent se realize. Asas aparadas.
The Nautilus is skyworthy?
I wasn't sure which was greater, the helmsman's confusion or Kent's enthusiasm.
Yep. We've got one last bit of patching up to do, but she'll be ready before you know it. Isn't that exciting?
Uhul!
Unexpectedly, the helmsman's confusion shifted into something darker. I decided to pry. Yeah, we'll have you back at the helm in no time. Unless you're getting cold feet or something. Yep, hit the nail on the head. The look in his eyes was unmistakable. He feared the skies. Despite his attempts to hide it, his fists were balled up and trembling. I knew the signs well enough. It wasn't my place to snoop further. From his perspective, I was just a busybody trying to dredge up a dream he'd long laid to rest. What could I do anyway? This was something he had to deal with himself. But hey, if I got through it, anyone could. So I did what I could. I put my hand on his shoulder and gave him a sympathetic nod.
Tem direito e voa certo. Vamos pra batalha. O Nautilus está pronto para o voo de teste, mas o timoneiro de Kent parece inseguro. Rackam percebe que o timoneiro tem medo de alçar voo, tendo lidar com os próprios medos. Rackam se solidariza com o sujeito. Você vai ter que jogar com o Rackam nessa missão. Eu vou... vai Percy, Grand... Eu coloquei a Charlotte, que eu tenho ela aqui, que eu desbloqueei. Já tem um tempinho. Nunca usei. Essa desgracinha. Ela tá nível 60, ela veio nível 60. Ótimo. Depois a gente vai ver a história dela também.
I'm sorry, I don't think I can do this.
It was a bombshell no one wanted to hear, especially as the Nautilus's repairs were finally wrapping up.
What are you talking about? This was our dream, wasn't it? What did you...
I'm afraid, okay?
A heavy silence permeated the room. It was uncanny how much of my former self I saw in him. Actually, uncanny's not the word. It was downright painful. See, to pilot an airship, you gotta make peace with the fear of flying, a close cousin of the fear of death. You? Afraid? Aren't you a trained helmsman? I knew exactly how he felt, but decided to play dumb. His response was so faint, I wasn't sure if he'd said anything at all. Turns out, he made a bad call during a practice flight and crashed his vessel. Barely escaped with his life.
I don't want this dream to die, but my arms shake whenever I think of taking the wheel again.
Poor kid, he hadn't figured it out yet, but I knew how to teach him. Real shame the Nautilus won't have a helmsman. Maybe I should take over, till you're feeling up to it.
No. The Nautilus is our ship.
He took the bait. Fair enough. Then come with me for a ride on the Grand Cipher. If you've got the grit for it, I mean. It was a risky gamble, but I had a feeling Lady Luck was on my side that day. Well, another day, another dime.
Incredible. It even has an autopilot mode?
She's got it all, kid.
Why did Rackam bring us aboard?
I'm not quite sure myself, actually, but it is kind of fun.
Né?
Rackam! We've got company!
Eita, preu.
No, I'm too young to die.
Everybody take cover. I'll handle this.
Guiding the light. Let's erase that.
Don't get caught in the blast. Now we're cooking. Here, have the whole magazine.
You cannot.
Heads up, people!
There's more of them!
Just stay calm. I won't let you get in harm's way. I promise.
Cadê?
The river's run red! Ready to face the music? Hell yeah! Whoa!
Ooh!
Bring out the big... Oh, I got the ammo to spare! Here, have the whole magazine! Oh, I got the ammo to spare! That all? Rain hell on him! Here, have the whole magazine! Oh, I got the ammo to spare! Oh, I got the ammo to spare! Here, have the whole magazine! Take that!
Sai daqui.
Here, have the whole magazine! Oh, I got the ammo to spare! Here, have the whole magazine! Trigger fingers at you! Great. Now we gotta deal with these pests too. Always expect the unexpected. Because in the skies, life and death lie cheek by jowl.
Expect the unexpected.
Take that!
Cover me!
No problem. Stand and face me.
I feel sorry for the next villain to cross our path.
Who do you think you're commanding?
Oh, I got the ammo to spare. Here, have a look alive.
I shall follow your call.
That's what I'm talking about. It's all in the breathing. You should. Oh, I got the ammo to spare. Oh, I got the ammo to spare. Here, have the whole magazine. Here, have the whole magazine.
I can't believe he took down those wyverns. Skyfarers are a whole different breed, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Stay sharp. We've got more wyverns coming our way.
So the first horde was just recon, huh? Bring it. They'll go down all the same.
I think I'm starting to get it, Rackam. Why it is that you fight. I mean, you want to take to the skies? You got it ready for the storms, right?
Yeah. When you truly believe in a dream, the risk of danger is a small price to pay.
Tome.
Dream, huh? I let fear get the best of me, and I guess I lost sight of what's important.
Watch that and face me.
Good stop!
Lots more where that came from. Here, have the whole magazine. Oh, I got the ammo to spare. Here, have the whole magazine. Oh, I got... Just like that. This should do the trick. All right, that's the left. Now then.
Vamos.
Take a good look around you. Tell me that ain't a sky worth putting your life on the line for.
Yeah. It's really something, huh? I
Sim.
never knew it could be this beautiful.
Né? Perdeu o medo? Perdeu o medo?
No need to thank me.
Presunçoso é pouco.
Incredible! The skies are so vast.
Wow.
So that's what the town looks like from up high.
What a relief. I was worried the monster attack had only made things worse for the would-be crew. But the gamble paid off. The helmsman's eyes lit up with newfound determination.
The Nautilus will fly. And you can bet I'll be at the helm.
The skies have a way of making us understand. I'm just glad this kid decided to listen.
Uhum. Mais slot.
Yeah?
Pam, pam, param, pam, pam. Pam,
Yes, can
param,
I
pam,
help you?
pam. O céu conclama. Rackam leva o timoneiro temeroso num voo a bordo da Grand Cypher na esperança de que a experiência acalme as preocupações dele. A aposta funciona com um novo senso de determinação. De maneira transformado, promete pilotar a Nautilus por si e pelos amigos.
Clear blue skies, gentle breeze. It was perfect conditions for the Nautilus's maiden voyage. As the helmsman gripped the wheel, I knew he was no longer shackled by fear. Kent, mechanic, the merchant, even Lyria, Vern, and some of our other crewmates. Actually, damn near the whole town showed up to witness the rebirth of an old friend. As the propellers began to churn, a metallic sputter sounded from somewhere below deck. It was a symphony of gears I'd heard time and time again. That mechanic, she'd done it. After a brief checkup, they started the countdown. Tension was palpable. Come on, Nautilus. All eyes were on the airship. No one dared to breathe. A wind whipped up around the Nautilus, and there it was. Liftoff. And once again, she sailed into those skies so blue.
Que bom, que recompensador. Capítulo final. Novos sonhos, novos horizontes. A cidade quase inteira comparece à viagem inaugural da Nautilus. Com o rugido dos motores e o zunir das hélices, a nau se eleva aos céus, levando consigo as promessas e sonhos de Kent e seus amigos. Novos sonhos, novos horizontes.
A few weeks had passed since the Nautilus took its maiden voyage. According to Kent, the Nautilus was now Folka's leading cargo ship. Makes sense, given that it was 3 times faster than any other ship on the island. And not only that, but it seemed Kent had found himself a new dream already.
Okay, picture this, Rackam. 3 ships conjoined into one massive cruise liner. See? All we need to do is reconstruct these columns here and...
I wonder if I sounded that crazy to the others whenever I got my big ideas. Anyway, such a massive ship would require at least 3 helmsmen. So in his effort to make the cruise liner a reality, Kent started studying how to be a helmsman himself.
Meu Deus.
But if Kent were to be the second pilot, who would be the third?
About that, actually, we'd be honored to have you as the lead helmsman of our ship.
Só que não dá.
Of course. It
Né?
was a kind offer, but I already had a family in my crew and a home in the Grand Cypher. But that didn't mean I couldn't let the kid down easy. Sorry, Kent. This Skyfarer's not old enough to set anchor just yet. Until that day comes, you can find me wherever the wind blows.
Uhul! Anúncio de funcionamento da Nautilus. Nova anotação descoberta. E é isso. Terminamos as historinhas do Rackam. E eu estou feliz pela Nautilus. É mais... menos aí... Tipo, já imaginou? 3 pilotos não vai... acho que não vai dar muito certo não, né? Cada um vai cair pra um canto, aí já viu, vai dar merda. Mas enfim, espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se gostado, deixa aquele joinha que é só clicar, coloca um comentário falando que você achou, compartilha com os amigos, que é muito importante. Se não for inscrito no canal, já aproveita, se inscreve e ativa o sininho para saber a notificação dos próximos vídeos. Muito obrigado e até o próximo.